from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning to you. It is Monday. It is May 20th.
Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us. It got a little hot over the weekend, but I just stepped outside right now. It's still not too bad.
Not too
it's
bad?
Safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Safe is the key word. And about keeping safe. Well, you know, we joke about it being so hot so quick this year, but it is dangerous heat in the afternoons, Justin.
It can sneak up on you, and this weekend I didn't follow my own advice. I forgot to put sunscreen on. I got a nice little sunburn. So,
Well, you're looking good this morning.
It's a nice color on you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, sunscreen, all the stuff, water. You got to remember all these things. The heat is going to start to crank up. And look, we've been here before in the month of May. This is not record territory per se, but with temperatures in the 90s and humidity sky high, it's going to be a rough next few days. So let me take you outside right now, 78 degrees. I think Stephanie was putting a nice spin on it. It feels okay, but it is pretty thick out there. 79 in New Braunfels, 80 in Seguin, 72 Bernie, 74 in Kerrville. And with the sun already starting to pop out, we know temperature is going to go up quickly. 85 noontime, and then we should make it up to about 93 or so by 3 o'clock. 96 is our high. We'll see lots of sun this afternoon. That's going to equate to a heat index somewhere around 100, I think, by 5, 6 o'clock. So, yes, and it only goes up from there. So the weather story, the records, well, this is not record territory, but the heat index certainly will be above 100 plus, I think all the way through Memorial Day weekend. Then, what about Memorial Day weekend? Well, it will be very hot. There is a small chance of rain as you start making your plans. It's a great weekend to head out to the lake or the river. Just be prepared for a storm or two. And sunrise, sunset, our days are getting longer. We're going to look at those times and talk about when our longest day of the year is. That's coming up, obviously, in June. More on that in just a bit. Now I guess we'll toss it back to you guys for some traffic.
Yeah, thank you, Justin. Looking out here at I-10, this is really the only problems that we see right now. And this is the bridge work that's happening on I-10. You can still go through there, but it's been reduced to one lane. So it's going to hold things up as more people start traveling. And that's just the upper level on westbound I-10. But RJ said they are making progress, and we will be talking to RJ a little later on in the newscast. New information this morning. About 20 minutes ago, we learned that a man shot in the head by San Antonio police last night has died. That shooting happened Sunday night at an apartment complex on La Cantera Terrace. San Antonio Police Chief William McManus said officers were responding to reports of people smoking weed by the swimming pool. The officers parked behind a vehicle, which their system then flagged as stolen. As the officers were getting ready to handle that call, police say a man came out, got into the stolen car, and then allegedly drove in the direction of the two officers. Well, McManus said his officers fired shots at the driver, and that man was shot in the head. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. We asked Chief McManus for information about the man who was shot and the stolen vehicle. However, he said his team is still investigating. The medical examiner could not give us any further information about the man who died either, but we're going to keep you updated as we learn more. In other local news, have you seen this man? The Bexar County Sheriff's Office looking for 32-year-old Maury Chavez. He was last seen around 4 a.m. on Saturday at a home on Sundrop Pass. That's on the city's west side. He was last seen driving a white Chrysler 200, similar to the one in this picture, with a Texas license plate of SCC 1715. If you know where Chavez is, you're asked to call the Bexar County Sheriff's Office at 210-335-6000. And for now, let's look at today's 9 at 9.
Iran's President Ibrahim Raisi was killed in a helicopter crash along with his foreign minister and several others. There's no evidence of foul play. The crash may have been due to heavy fog in the area. With this crash happening just weeks after Iran and Israel launched strikes on each other, experts are questioning how a transition of power in Iran could affect the region.
The cargo ship that hit Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge is finally out of the channel. Officials say they managed to refloat and transport the dolly this morning, but the crew remains stuck on board, where they've been since the crash in March. The law requires a ship like the dolly to have a crew at all times. Now the workers' visas have expired, and they're waiting for officials to tell them when they can go home.
Parts of Texas could see triple-digit temperatures today, and nearly 250,000 people in the Houston area are still without power after deadly storms hit there last week. The energy company there said they restored power to about 80% of residents by last night. They say the restoration should be completed substantially by Wednesday.
A court hearing is set for tomorrow in Louisville, Kentucky for champion golfer Scottie Scheffler for his arrest this past Friday before the PGA Championship. The police report says Scheffler refused to follow an officer's orders when he was trying to get Scheffler to go around an unrelated fatal accident scene. Instead, Scheffler accelerated forward, dragging the officer to the ground. Scheffler said it was a big misunderstanding. Some reports suggest charges will be dropped, but if that's not the case, Scheffler's lawyer says his client will plead not guilty and is prepared to go to trial.
Rules for some of the country's biggest banks designed to try to keep them safe from failure may be changing. Lobbying efforts by the likes of J.P. Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs apparently changed the minds of regulators who had proposed a hike in the capital banks have to keep on hand. That hike may now be scaled back. Banks called the proposed changes unnecessary.
Both the Justice Department and TikTok have now asked a federal court to fast-track the suit over a law that would force TikTok's parent company to sell it or face a ban in the U.S. The law goes into effect in January.
Apple's reportedly offering higher than usual trade-in credit for your old iPhones, but only if you're using it to buy the brand new iPhone 15. According to Bloomberg, the boost for trade-in value will start today and run for the next 2 weeks.
The business messaging app Slack is using data from user chats to train its machine learning models. The only way to opt out is to have the Slack administrator for your organization contact the company and ask it to stop.
The San Antonio Brahmas have clinched a playoff spot after beating the Arlington Renegades 20-15 yesterday afternoon. Renegades offense struggled early as the Brahmas front seven set the tone defensively. Despite trying to come back in the second half, a sack on the Renegades quarterback at the end of the game secured victory for the Brahmas. And that's today's 9 at 9. We are not done yet. That's right. The Brahmas are in the playoffs, and while they spent most of their time up in Arlington, some players stuck around to be with us this morning.
That's right. RJ Marquez and David Sears were out at the Alamo Dome, joined by some of the Brahmas team. Good morning, guys.
Morning, guys.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning,
and look,
y'all.
these guys are all smiles this morning because yesterday they accomplished something that they set out to do at the very beginning of this season, and that was make the playoffs. So congratulations. This is Jordan Williams. He's a linebacker. Tavante Beckett, he's a linebacker as well. And then head coach Wade Phillips joining us this morning to talk about, talk about the big game yesterday and what it means to accomplish that goal that you guys had set out to accomplish this year.
So, we just been taking it out. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I got you. This year we just kind of made it our mission, to come out and do everything right and get on the details and really come out and play the best ball that we can and put the best, best team out there on the field and go 1-0 every week. And we've been accomplishing that so far.
All right, great stuff there, Jordan. And you know what? Yesterday's game, I noticed you guys made some big-time stops, especially fourth down, some key defensive stops. I know that, Coach, obviously you got the defensive background. What's it mean for you to watch these guys kind of thrive in those pressure situations?
Well, these two guys right here are great players. They're leading the league in tackles. Both of them are up there. So we expect a lot of them, and they come through.
I got to ask you, you guys, the defense sets the tone usually for the game. So what's it been like? A lot of games you've been behind, and you guys have had to really shut down that offense over there so your offense could catch up. So what's it been like for you guys as far as defense, as far as the way you've been playing and shutting guys down?
We've just been playing how we already know we can play. We don't really look up to the scoreboard too much. It's really just every play, just moving on to the next play and putting your best foot forward and going out there and giving it your all. And that's something that Coach preaches. He preaches you give effort and don't worry about the mistakes till after the game, and we can correct it. So having a coach that has that belief in you, and then it trickles down to the whole team. We don't really worry about one play or one quarter where we might be down and it might look ugly. We always believe in ourselves, and we know you keep playing to the end of the game, and you worry about the scoreboard later. So that's why we got the record we do.
I'm going to stay with Tavante right here because he was on Houston's roster last year, and then you followed this guy, Coach Phillips. What's it like being part of this Brahmas roster and being part of a history-making team?
First of all, it's just a blessing. God put us in great position and put great people around you, and you never take those for granted. And I've been fortunate enough to be with this great coach for 2 years now. And then just to be able to be on the team, San Antonio for a great team, and sports meaning so much as they do here, and us having success, it means a lot, and it's something that we're very grateful for and we don't take for granted.
Awesome. Good stuff, Devontae.
All right, Coach, you've suffered some injuries this year. You've got 2 games left. You've gotten to the playoffs. So how do you kind of monitor the next 2 games? You still have a chance to win the conference, too. So how do you monitor these next 2 games?
Our goal now is to win the conference. We're in the playoffs. We know that, but our goal is still attainable. We've got 2 games. If we win those 2 games, then we're playing at home here in San Antonio. And we're so proud to be San Antonio's playoff team.
Absolutely.
All right, Jordan, I got to ask you, I'm going to let you show it off, man. Jordan's from Baylor University. Go ahead and show him. Go ahead.
Baylor Bear right there.
Look at that tat right there now. That's
right down the
sweet.
street, I-35, baby.
and you're very familiar with San Antonio as you are. You've been here before, and you guys know that this is Military City, USA, and so you guys are doing something special for the military. And here's the teacher. You want to talk about that for just a second? Here's the teacher y'all are doing.
Oh yeah, man. So next game, man, we're gonna pack the house out in yellow, man. So we want everybody out here in yellow. I know there's a deal on tickets as well. We need everybody out here, man, bring the juice, man, because we want this right here. Just another, like you said, man, we win out and we play at home. And we need that, you know what I mean? So just keep going. So yellow out.
Yeah, real quick, last one for me, Jordan. What's it like to play in front of these San Antonio fans? And, I mean, the support you guys have seen so far, obviously one of the top attendance throughout the entire league, and coming up with some big home games coming up down the stretch here.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Coming from last year, we created a big fan base. And then this year, being able to bring some wins to San Antonio, man, it means a lot. And, the fans are backing us the whole way. And again, like you said, man, we just have everybody in the house on defensive. Like earlier when you asked about the defensive stops, man, that means a lot from the fans, turning up on 3rd down, being loud. Yep.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. Appreciate y'all stopping, Coach.
Vamos, Brahmas. Yes, sir.
Get after it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. There you go.
Thanks, guys, for joining us.
Thank you. Horns forward,
Yes,
RJ and David,
forward.
thank you. I'm sure there was a certain amount of deja vu for David, having covered the Dallas Cowboys for so many years.
And being right there with Wade.
And being with Coach Phillips yet again. And right here in San Antonio, even better. 9:10, 77 degrees.
And we'll be right back with a look at weather.
9:13 outside with live cam. Some blue sky and clouds out there outside. Inside, we just met one of the new KSAT summer interns here in the studio, already taking a tour today, Max.
Yeah, his name is Max.
His name is Max.
Yeah.
Not the Max you all know.
This is a young intern Max.
Future Max.
Yes, future Max. But
future broadcaster Max.
But nice to meet you.
Anywho.
Intern Max.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes, the future.
Yes,
the future. And as we go into the future, we're going to be seeing our days getting a little bit longer. Mike pointed out that we're not going to have a sunset before 8 p.m. until September. So our days are getting nice and long here. Wow. And the sun was rising early this morning. Let's take a look at the times. 6:38 was our sunrise this morning. Sunset's around 8:23. So yeah, we're getting these nice long days now. And as you know, our longest day of the year is coming up next month, the summer solstice. As we go outside for you, 78 degrees. Our morning cloud deck is quickly burning off. Humidity, 79%. It's thick. Southerly winds at 9. Feels like 81 already. So if you haven't done the morning run yet, it's getting a little late for that because these temperatures are going to really start cranking up. You look at the visible satellite picture and you can see we are starting to get some breaks here around San Antonio, thicker clouds out west, but the sun is starting to shine through here in town. And these clouds, what you'll see them do is scatter out even more here over the next couple of hours. And dew points, well, these numbers aren't fun. Low 70s right now. We will see the dew points come down a little bit in the afternoon into the 60s, but it's still going to be humid enough to create some pretty significant heat indices later this afternoon. Here's a look at our daytime highs as we go forward. And basically, we're going to be in the mid-90s each and every day. 96 is what we're forecasting today, 96 Tuesday. You get the idea. As we go into the weekend, probably a little bit warmer. The average is 88, okay? So we are well above average, but this is not record territory. We've been in the triple digits before in late May. It's just that these temperatures being above average, and you combine that with the humidity, that's where it gets a little painful and in some cases a little dangerous. This is the heat index later today. We'll be up near 100 here in San Antonio. Several places we'll see a heat index approaching 100. And as we get into tomorrow, a little warmer, Still lots of humidity, and the heat index goes even higher. 102 potentially is what it feels like tomorrow. And I think you're going to steadily see heat indices jump up a little bit as we head towards the end of the work week and into Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people are going to be outside Memorial Day weekend. Just plan for lots of heat. It's our heat high down here in Mexico that is kind of nudging in, that is giving us those big time temperatures. Now, with all that being said, as we get into Wednesday, say, we're going to start to see little ripples in the upper part of the atmosphere. Means we could see a few isolated storms. Now, this model paints a widespread picture of rain, and that's not the case. It'll be little individual isolated cells here or there, but the rain chance, honestly, is 20%. That's all we can put in the forecast. It's going to be those isolated afternoon pop-ups, so most of us stay dry, but honestly, the way the pattern is setting up, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even into Memorial Day, I think we have a small chance of rain each and every day. The models still want to bring in a small chance of a storm, so that is something we'll watch, but we're only going to put in a 20% chance of rain. We showed you the temperatures, and then basically can't count out an afternoon storm starting Wednesday and all the way through Memorial Day. As we said, I would imagine the lakes and rivers will be pretty crowded this weekend. With that being said, rivers are running a little low these days, and the lake levels are down. So be careful.
Okay, we sure will. Another hot weekend, though.
Another hot weekend, for sure.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah.
We wanted to give a shout out to Carson Elementary this morning. On Friday, our director, Jamie Schwerian, went to a career day there. This is her and first grade teacher, Ms. Garcia.
And this is Jamie and third grade teacher, Miss Castilla, and Jamie's oldest son, Topher. And here you go. This is Jamie's youngest son, Rivers.
She's got the coolest names for kids ever.
I know. She did good. You did good, Jamie. So again, thank you to Carson Elementary for having one of our own talk to your students about working in TV, and not only TV. I saw some pictures of GMSA. So it's not just us on the screen that make this show possible. It's all the people behind the scenes as well.
I can think of no one more qualified than Jamie.
For sure.
Way smarter than I am. Thank you to all the teachers out there for everything they do for all of our students. And Jamie, thanks for sharing the pics.
Yes, Jamie, thank you.
You're welcome. 9:18, 78 degrees. She was just talking through our earpiece.
Well, coming up next, we have received a copy of DPS's policies and asked an expert to weigh in on a shooting that happened 3 years ago in Converse. This is a story that we've been following from the very beginning, and we're trying to get answers to that. We're going to share what a former law enforcement officer thought after seeing the video and going over DPS's policies when we come back.
Today marks 3 weeks since a state trooper shot and killed a man over in Converse. DPS says the shooting happened after 37-year-old Luis Navarro led a trooper on a wild chase that ended in a violent crash. It's a story we've been following since the very beginning.
Well, witness videos and Navarro's family have raised questions about the trooper's use of force. Our Daniela Ibarra received a copy of DPS's policies and asked an expert to weigh in. He says even he still has questions.
A moment of high tension shattered by a single gunshot. This witness video starts 3 seconds before an unnamed DPS trooper pulls the trigger, shooting 37-year-old Luis Navarro. DPS has a policy outlining when its officers should use force, whether that's verbal or physical. We got a copy of it through a public records request and shared it with criminal justice professor Kevin LaChapelle, a former police officer.
Why are policies like this important?
Well, policies are very important because that's what guides the department, and that's what the department uses to hold officers accountable to abiding by these policies. But the policy also has to give judgment on the part of the officer.
Judgment, according to policy, that should be reassessed throughout the incident and discontinued when circumstances change.
It's something that is not black and white.
DPS says before pulling his gun, the trooper tried shocking Navarro with a taser. It didn't work.
The taser is definitely a de-escalation tool, and that is going to heighten the sense of anybody.
Video shows Navarro holding his arms in front. We've asked DPS if Navarro had a gun on him, but they haven't answered. With a shirt in one hand, Navarro uses the other to point to the woman next to him. You can hear the trooper yell at Navarro to get on the ground.
It didn't look like the suspect was advancing towards him. He was upset. He had a T-shirt balled up in his hand. The only thing I can remotely wonder is if the officer, for some reason, thought that he had something wrapped in the T-shirt. But you can't make that assumption in their investigation.
It's important to talk about what happened before the shooting. DPS says the trooper tried pulling Navarro over near New Braunfels for a traffic violation. They say Navarro didn't stop and led them on a high-speed chase that ended when he crashed into another car. DPS also has a policy outlining when troopers can chase someone. There are several factors troopers have to weigh before beginning or continuing a pursuit. That includes the crime the suspect is being chased for and the driver's actions. The policy says there should be strong consideration to abandon the chase if they know who the suspect is, if they can catch them later, and if there's no threat to public safety other than the offense of evading. KSAT learned Navarro had a warrant out for his arrest. An indictment shows Navarro was accused of pointing a gun at a family member in 2019.
Knowing all that, do you believe that the policy was followed?
Yeah, I don't see any violations of policy at all. The issue still is that, yes, you have somebody that has known propensity for violence. You have somebody that fled the police, and you're wondering, what are they fleeing from? Could have been another crime that was committed that they were worried about.
Danielle Ibarra, KSAT 12 News.
We have asked DPS for the trooper's body camera from that incident, but they're asking the Texas Attorney General to let them withhold it until their investigation is wrapped up.
Daniela asked DPS several questions about the shooting again on Friday, but they declined to answer them. So you can read the full policies for yourself right now on KSAT.com, and we're going to continue to update you on this story.
9:25, 78 degrees. There's a lot more ahead on GMSA at 9.
Well, we are continuing to showcase some of the great graduates in our area. Still ahead, we're going to introduce you to this Trinity University graduate who is not only making his family proud, but also paving a new way for the next generation.
Plus, we are live at the Alamo Dome this morning with some of the San Antonio Brahmas, playoff-bound San Antonio Brahmas. David Sears is going to speak with some more of them when we come back. We have a follow-up for you. We mentioned the story. It seems like 4, maybe 6 weeks ago. City of Kyle, up the road off I-35, was trying to set a new world record this past weekend, but apparently they fell short.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, a lot, actually. They were trying to break the world record for the largest gathering of people with one name. But only 706 people named Kyle showed up, and that's far less when they tried this the first time last year. So last year, they had 1,490 people get together. However, the event, that wasn't enough to break the record. The crown is currently held by a town in Bosnia, and they got 2,325 people named Ivan together back in 2017.
But to be fair, there might be more people named Ivan as opposed to Kyle in the world.
Yes.
Because according to the Social Security Administration, which annually tracks the names given to girls and boys in each state, Kyle ranked 416th among male names in 2023 compared to Ivan, which ranked 153.
But it is a fun thing to do with the city named Kyle.
Yeah.
So, and
there's always next year.
Yeah, and it's changing. There's more to do, Kyles. So like, just head out there.
Pencil us in for next year, Kyle.
Yeah, try to
be
make
in
it
Kyle
happen.
this same time, same place.
Yes, next year. Try harder.
Kyle needs to get it together.
Right?
You're named Kyle. You need to go to Kyle next year and make this happen. Anyway, all right, we go outside for you with live cam. We've got some morning clouds still hanging around. They won't be here for that much longer. We'll see the sun really be in full force this afternoon, which will push temperatures back into the 90s. Let me show you the visible satellite picture, and this gives us an idea of some of those morning low clouds. They're thicker out to the west, so Del Rio, Uvalde, Eagle Pass. And we've got some pretty thick clouds around Howattsville. But right in the middle there, San Antonio is seeing those clouds trying to scatter out a little bit, so the sun is shining through. At the moment, partly to mostly cloudy here in San Antonio, but you'll see them scatter out a little bit more as the day wears on. Near 80 in New Braunfels, 80 in Seguin. It did not cool down much at all this morning. We've got a southerly wind that's ushering in a lot of moisture too, so it feels warmer than those actual air temperatures, and it certainly will this afternoon. Here's a look at the forecast heat index, 101 here in San Antonio. There will be several places around San Antonio that get the heat index to 100 plus. And not to be the bearer of bad news, but it only gets worse from here. We're going to see higher heat indices in the coming days. We're going to talk about that and our rain chances. Plus, when can we expect that air temperature actually reach 100 degrees. We'll look into some of the climatology there as well here in just a couple minutes, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Well, this morning we are live at the Alamo Dome, where some of the Brahmas players and even head coach Wade Phillips have been made available to us.
David Sears is out there with the team somewhere. Who's coming off a big win yesterday, securing them a playoff spot. Good morning again, David.
You can't see me, can you?
Not really.
Because I'm behind the offensive line of the San Antonio Brahmas. It's just two offensive linemen, and they've got me completely covered up. This is how big it is when you're standing behind these guys. Hi. Here I am. This is Cole of IO, and this is Alex Millette, center and guard, and this is the running. What's it like to run back through this hole that you John?
It's fun. You know, you can hide for a little bit, find the hole, and then just explode through it.
So can you hide back there behind these guys a little bit?
Sure. That's what I try to do.
And the defense can't see you?
That's the best part, when you can hide and they can't see you, but I'm pretty tall myself as a running back, so they spot me out pretty easy.
Pretty easy,
yeah.
but if you duck down. So what's it like to block for this guy?
It's great. I mean, he makes plays for us. We try to make it happen. As long as everybody does their job, he gets to eat. So
yeah. That's how you eat, if they block. What happens if they don't block for you? You're not eating?
None of us are eating, honestly. But if they block, you know, we eat in the game, and then we eat after the game too. So.
And congratulations on yesterday's game. You guys are now in the playoffs. What was the feeling like when it was over last night and you realized you made the playoffs? You made that goal that you set at the beginning of the season.
Well, it was big time. We still got a lot of work left to do, but you know, it's a big accomplishment for this team and this community. So we're excited to where we're headed. Now we just got to go finish the season strong.
All right, we got one defensive guy over here, Shavion. All right, man. So when you're going against these guys in practice, what's it like?
Oh man, it's good. I'm going against the best of the best. You know, right now we're the best team in my opinion in the UFL. Best O-line, best D-line.
You guys still have a chance to win the conference. You got a couple of home games, or a couple of games left, one here at home. So what's that feeling like, and how do you approach these last two games?
I feel good. You know, bringing the best UFL team to the San Antonio Alamo Dome. We're gonna show them. You know, one up at a time, one day at a time.
And you bring a few fans with you because you're from Cuero.
Yeah. Got about a crowd about 40 to 50 every day. I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be here.
That's a lot of tickets.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tickets. What's it been like to play here in San Antonio for you guys?
I love it. I mean, the fans are good over here. They always show love. There's a lot of support. The Alamo Dome's a great place to play at, and I mean, the city of San Antonio is just a great place. Really, a lot of fun, good food out here, and like I said, I mean, can't get past the fans.
So you guys do eat?
Oh yeah,
eating all the time.
Before, during, and after.
And so, what's your favorite meal? What's the food you like the most down here?
It'd probably have to be a soul food spot that I found.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. And how about you? What's the favorite food down here?
Down here, I haven't really been too many places out here. I just go to local spots, you know, Chick-fil-A, stuff like that. Just to, you know, I like to know what I'm getting into. I'm not the type to, you know.
Dude, we got barbecue. We've got
Savion out here. Savion got to take me out somewhere one day because not yet, you know. But like I said, the fans out here, everything are great. I love playing at Alamo Dome. The fans that you see here, you usually see them on the road as well, like Houston. So I'm really grateful for fans that travel for us and watch us play.
It's a little different because you guys practice in Dallas and then you come down here for the game. So how's that been for you, like the travel just to get to the game?
I mean, it's not too bad. We're kind of used to it, but you know, it's just a little different not being in the city that you're playing in. But we still feel the support from this community, you know, even when we're down here for a day at a time or a couple of days at a time. And we're just blessed to be a part of a great organization like this. So,
and we know that you guys are doing something special. This is Military City, USA, where you guys are, and I know that you got some T-shirts lined out. We had a T-shirt earlier we were showing, and you're giving some ticket specials. So what's it like to play in front of military and first responders, knowing that you guys are honoring those folks who take care of us?
My brother's active military. He's a Marine. He just got promoted to a major as a Marine. It's fun. You know, I don't get to see him much because he's always out deployed or something like that. He actually came to the D.C. game. My whole family did. The appreciation for those guys is out the roof. They put their lives on the line, do a lot of things for us to live with a lot of freedom. So I respect them.
All right. Well, thank you, brother, for your service.
Yes, sir.
And we will be ready for the big game this weekend. They've got a chance to win the conference. It's the XFL. It's kind of confusing, isn't it? It's the XFL conference and then the USFL conference. Yep. So they got a chance to win that one this weekend. So we'll be pulling for you guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Back to you guys.
it should be noted, David.
You always want to know where
not,
the beef was. Well, here it is.
I know. David, you're not a little guy. I mean, three of those guys could take you like that.
I know, David is.
No, yeah, look at these two guys. No, well, I was 6 foot, but as I get older, I shrink a little. Come back in here. Look at this. Look at these guys, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at this.
Yeah, you were well hidden.
All right.
I got to start working out.
Well, tell them good luck in the playoffs.
Huh?
Tell them good
I
luck.
sure will.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. They said good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Again, I wish David was just more comfortable in sports settings. You know? Such a novice.
He loves
9:30, he's doing it forever.
Yeah.
9:37, 79 degrees. You're watching GMSA at 9.
So when we come back, we are highlighting one of our great college graduates from Trinity University.
And we open up one of the zoo cams out there at the San Antonio Zoo. This is Crane Cam. Looks like everybody's on break except for one there at the top of the screen that doesn't know the buffet is open. 9:41, welcome back. It is graduation season, and there are so many amazing students walking the stage this month.
Well, producer Haley Powers introduces us to Danny Nguyen, a great grad from Trinity University who is setting a new legacy for his family.
I am the first in my family to go to college, graduate high school.
22-year-old Danny Nguyen has a lot to be proud of. His parents moved from Vietnam before he was born, and neither one of them finished school. So Danny paved a new path.
Being a first-generation college graduate, but then also high school graduate too, it's a really fun opportunity and also a gracious opportunity to be able to be kind of starting a new legacy for my family.
That legacy began with Danny graduating from Brackenridge High School in May of 2020, a time when COVID shut most things down. Danny's freshman year in college was nothing like he imagined.
The first year was very awkward, a lot of social distancing, pretty hard to have that community that we were promised.
One of the main reasons Danny decided to go to Trinity University was for their community. And as things began to open up, he found his passion, helping his fellow students. He was a part of Tiger TV and was class senator and president.
That was a really fun opportunity to just learn more, be a representative of Trinity students, but then also getting to meet all people from all over, from alumni to faculty to parents to students, staff.
Danny graduated from Trinity earlier this month with a double major in business administration and communications. Now he'll be working as a marketing specialist here in San Antonio. Danny's advice to anyone struggling in school: believe in yourself.
Lead with grace, keep the faith, but then also one last thing that people don't typically say is have fun.
Haley Powers, KSAT 12 News.
Congratulations, Danny.
Congrats, and good advice. Speaking of graduations, if you are looking for the perfect gift for someone graduating in your life, tune in tomorrow on GMSA at 9 for some of the top gifts this year. So we're going to be speaking with a shopping expert, not me, about some practical gifts, some techie gifts, and some for relaxation before they have to enter the real world. So tune in for that conversation and more tomorrow on GMSA at 9.
All right, so we're almost 80 degrees now. We know it's just a matter of time before we hit that century mark here in San Antonio. It's already happened in some other South Texas cities, right?
It has,
Yeah.
especially down in the valley. I mean, they skyrocketed last week. We're not there yet. We haven't yet. It's not in the forecast yet, so there's positive. But let me show you some of the climatology here. So the average first 100-degree day in San Antonio is June 26th. Last year, it took until June 16th. But you remember May of 2022? That was a rough month for us. We hit 100 May 7th. This year, obviously, we're past that mark. Let's hope we can make it into June, at least. Again, it is not in the 7-day forecast to hit 100 this week. But we also know that last year, despite getting sort of a, you want to call it that, a late start, we had the most 100-degree days ever on San Antonio's record book, 75. So we need this year to be better. We just do. Here's a look so far at May. We've had several days above average. So the days in orange there denote where we were above average. The gray color represents where we were pretty close to average. And then we had 2 days where we were below average. Both of those days featured rain. Rain is always helpful to get those numbers down a little bit. But there's not much in the forecast going forward. And I can tell you that this entire week will be spent above average. So we'll be pushing this overall average, which for the month we're 3.8 degrees above average, even higher. 78 right now, southerly winds at 9. Feels like 81 outside with the humidity that's already in place. Here is our forecast. We have a heat high down across parts of Mexico. Nudges in a little bit next couple days, and that'll keep temperatures pretty toasty. Now, it doesn't move over us, so we know what happens when that occurs, right? We get no rain and temperatures skyrocket. So it's not that, but it is close enough to influence us. Now, as we get into the middle part of the week, we'll have flow coming through. It's kind of basically west-east, but there's little impulses in there. So we could get some isolated storms Wednesday. Now, I know this looks like we got a big complex of storms. It's not the way it's going to play out. These models just don't show this well because it's not on a small enough scale, but we'll have some just pop-up isolated storms. And then as we get into Thursday, same story. I think just the way the flow is setting up, I can't count out a stray storm or two any day starting Wednesday and into Memorial Day. But I don't think Memorial Day weekend in general is going to be wet. No, it's just going to be the isolated afternoon stuff, and it will be very warm. So Monday, today 96 Tuesday, 95 Wednesday, 20% chance of rain, and then we'll leave in a small chance going into the weekend, as we said, and temperatures stay pretty steady, mid to upper 90s each and every day. Heat index, there's the problem, will be above 100 each and every day too. So be careful out there if you have Memorial Day weekend plans. Take it easy. Don't spend a lot of time outside if you don't have to.
Okay.
Plan around it. Thank you, Justin.
Yep. Thank you. Steph has to run, but you're going to be back tomorrow morning, right?
Yes,
okay.
I will.
We'll see you then.
Gonna
Travel
do
safe.
Educator of the Month things.
Okay. See you later. 9:47, 79 degrees. You're stuck with me, pal.
All right. Let's do it.
When we come back, one nonprofit working to bring buffalo back to Texas, you can let go, after they went nearly extinct by the 1900s. Sarah Costa tells us about the Texas Buffalo Project after the break. Seriously, let go, Justin. Bringing buffalo back to Texas. There's a group just outside San Antonio trying to do just that. Near extinction of the buffalo in the 1900s hurt the livelihood of indigenous people and our environment. Sarah Costa takes us to Welder, Texas, east of San Antonio, to introduce you to a group trying to heal that pain by bringing the buffalo back.
And once again, the buffalo are thriving here in Texas. We're in the southern coastal plains.
It will definitely make you do a double take seeing buffalo graze the land, driving through Welder, Texas off of I-10, a little over an hour east of San Antonio. There are over 20 buffalo on 77 acres of the Texas Tribal Buffalo Project. The nonprofit is run by all indigenous women, from the funding to logistics to taking care of the buffalo themselves. The founder and director of the Texas Buffalo Project, Lucio Contreras, says the return of these animals is tied to a healing necessary for her people's existence.
At one point, the buffalo were everything to Texas indigenous people. They were our source of spirituality, our source of nutrition and food.
For the Lipan Apache, Payaya, Korwankwa, and many more, until the buffalo were killed off by the millions in the 1800s.
They were killed for sport, they were killed for their hides, and they were killed as a way to exterminate the Native Americans.
In the early 1900s, the buffalo were almost extinct with less than 1,000 living. And Lucille says it wasn't just the animals who were fighting to survive.
We've had a hide in plain sight because of forced assimilation as a way to survive, just as the buffalo had to survive.
The mass destruction of the buffalo also led to another loss.
It was a devastation also to the environment and to the land and to the climate.
It's why nonprofits in the U.S. are working to restore the buffalo population, like the global nonprofit, the Nature Conservancy.
The Nature Conservancy manages 6,000 bison across 1,300 acres at 12 preserves.
Suzanne Scott, the director of the Nature Conservancy in Texas, said they realized it made sense for them to partner with groups like the Texas Buffalo Project.
2021, 5 buffalo were transferred from the Medano Zapata Ranch in Colorado.
Partnerships that heal Texas indigenous people and Texas native grasslands.
Grasslands have just been taken over by growing cities, agricultural lands.
We need our grasslands and our buffalo because together they help combat climate change by promoting biodiversity and keeping the carbon in the ground.
Carbon sequestration happens when carbon is kept in the ground
rather than be released into the atmosphere.
One way carbon is kept into the ground is by creating healthy soil and healthy grasses and healthy forbs that retain.
Buffalo help do this in a number of ways. One, by keeping invasive species or brush like mesquite trees from taking over, and promoting the life of the prairies by spreading seed when it gets stuck to their fur.
The way that they walk on the ground, they aerate the soil, and they reawaken the seed bank.
How the buffalo graze also helps the grasslands.
Beef, cattle, they are not native to here. And so they eat the grass so much that they pull it all the way up and it doesn't replenish itself. Versus buffalo that move, they graze rotationally, naturally, and they only eat the tops of the grass. So the grass continues to grow.
But what about methane? Cattle are known for releasing tons of methane through manure, contributing to global warming. Lucille explains that buffalo manure better decomposes than cattle manure. Buffalo dung also attracts more native insects that turn it into a natural fertilizer for native grasslands, therefore releasing less methane.
Dung becomes an entire world microcosm in itself.
Lucille says this is just the beginning. Long term, they hope for thousands of acres where thousands of buffalo can roam free. But more importantly, for other ranchers to be able to replicate their methods for a more sustainable future in agriculture.
If we know who we are and where we come from, we're able to go forward with purpose, with health, and with unity, just as the buffalo.
Sarah Costa, KSAT 12 News.
That's so cool to see them roaming Texas again. Great story, Sarah. Thank you. 96 degrees today, 96 tomorrow. We'll have heat index values somewhere near 100 next couple days, honestly, all the way through the forecast. It is going to be hot and humid. We did add in some small rain chances Wednesday through Memorial Day, but don't expect to get much. There'll be isolated afternoon storms.
All right, Justin, thanks. If you want something fun, to do something fun with the kids while also keeping them cool during the heat, the city has several splash pads you can visit. Right now on KSAT.com, we have a list of splash pads to check out around our area. Many of them open back in March, but others are opening in time for Memorial Day weekend. The best part, the majority of them are 100% free, and they do not require reservations. Well, we are coming into that time of year, aren't we?
We are, and those splash pads look really cool. It's a great way to stay cool. Just make sure you still wear the sunscreen. You can't forget about that part because you can get sunburned easily. I know that all too well.
All right, thank you, Justin. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you back here for the noon show.